Hello, hi, and good morning from Kuala Lumpur. This is a really exciting day. This is the last day of the week, and of course, we are doing trading since this Monday until now. So that's really important for you to cope with me, because every day I'm going to deliver maybe slightly a different new angle of the same content, or maybe totally different content. That's really important, that you need to understand that if you are here or something happened, you just bump here, so make sure you go back to the previous lessons. That's really important, because one lesson that I have created or I have shared is consecutively correlated between each other. All right, consecutively correlated between each other. That's really important. And you know, somehow I just realized that some of the traders quite confused what I'm doing now, because I have two times live training, and live training is one in the morning and one in the evening, and somehow I can see most of the people in my Facebook especially I can see they don't react. But I mean that they do not comment any comment, and they don't any like status or something. I don't know what happened, but actually for me, apparently it works for us, because I have you in my audience. I know I just started like 5 videos live training, so what do I expect? So practically I try to, you know, make myself efficient enough not to have 2 YouTube channels, and that's why I'm focused on one YouTube channel and see how it goes. By the way, thank you so much for you keep coming this every morning, and also watch my video lessons, even it's been recorded, not in live. So really important, that because you are fuel and drive me, you are fuel to me and drive me to what I'm doing now and to the future. All right, good morning, Boyong, good morning, and guys, I see 5 people's already here. So if you want to comment, then you need to, you know, write down you need when you want to type a comment in my live chat, you need to log in. All right, log into your YouTube account or your Gmail account. All right, good morning, Yanti, good morning, guys, good morning, and thank you so much. That's really important. This morning we're gonna have like 30-minute sessions. Basically I'm going to review what we have traded, or what we have done yesterday, and based on our decisions of yesterday. All right, so let me fix this chart first. I should fix this chart prior to live trading, but apparently I'm doing now, so please forgive me for this. All right, oh no, not like this. I need to show you. I don't know why this. Oh, okay, it's working now. All right, it's just working. Somehow it's just working. Right, so I'm going to switch on the chart, so I don't want to waste any of your time, because it's really important that one step at a time. That's important. Also, I don't have much time, because I should be launch my Malay's written ebook in Stosh, but somehow I didn't manage that yesterday. So today I'm going to launch by this morning. All right, so maybe you want to get some bless from this graceful Friday. In Islam, Friday is a, you know, graceful day. So this is where the earth, the day that earth created, right? The day of earth created on the Friday. All right, so this is GBP/USD, right? So the GBP/USD, we have a huge drop yesterday. So I know some of you make a lot of money if you follow me on the YouTube yesterday and the late evening sessions. No worries. So you know, that's really important. You have to understand that in your mind doesn't mean that you miss the trade. That means then you are totally wrong, or you gone wrong. That's good also if you miss the trade, but do not try to cash the trend that already moved, unless you know what you are doing. All right, unless you know what you're doing. All right, so I'm going to review some of this. This is a gold yesterday, so we can see the huge drop from the gold yesterday. So I'm going to give you some explanation based on post that I got yesterday. All right, so GBP/USD, GBP now in the buy mode. All right, so it's up to you, Buyong. One thing that I realized that yesterday I have opened my positions. I have 5 positions in my goal, right? Yesterday I have opened like 5 position in my goal positions, you know. Then beside me there's you know, Mira, because Mira went to the gym with me. So when I opened the account, then I said, hey, when I opened the positions in the account, and then Mira, I asked Mira, why you don't just follow me? He said, no, I don't want to follow because of other people trade. Then that's really inspires me. All right, that's really inspires me. That's really great. That's really inspired me. That's really important. That why I give you this lesson. Why I give you this story. There's a lesson behind the story that do not follow everybody else trade. That's really important. Do not follow everybody else trade. I mean, do not follow even you know that he's a good one, he's an expert, he's a master in this field. Do not follow, because that's gonna it's none worth value, right? None worth value. It's don't have value. Basically, don't have value. So you need to trade yourself. Even you lose because of your trade, that's really much way better compared to then you follow other predictions or other analysis. But you can learn, but do not follow blindly. That's really important. That's a really important part. All right, so we're gonna back to our chart. So yesterday, so I made like $202 to $224, right? $24 based on just my 20-cent post, right? So I want to this is not about the profit that I make. I know it's not so much, but for me it's good for this account. And what I want to understand, that you see when I close my position for the buy position or long position goal, and then you can see this is the trade that I already left with the trade yesterday. I can kill all this. This is called net profit, so I can just kill or I close all positions and I got another $15, so it should be okay. But what I'm trying to tell you, that's really important, that you to put your position gradually. You do not make your positions like 100% positions, 100% a risk that you want to take and put in one position, right? So I rephrase myself. All right. So what I want to show you, that I have a few positions earlier. I don't know, maybe we can call a premature positions. So this is the second part. So I have like this situation. So that's really important. You need to have at least a gap, right? At least like 25 pips, 30 pip gaps, and you can use the same lots amount. I mean lots volumes. Like this, I'm using 0.02. This is 20 cents. So I have like a $1 post here. So I just closed yesterday, this morning, because of the daily sideways. So I can it's like a 50-50 going down or 50 going up, because of the sideways is meant to be, is wait for the news. And because most of the trader indecision, that's why it's happened sideways. And this sideways is not normal sideways, because it's sideways in the entry area for the candlestick trend. This is the candlestick trend. So, and this is the entry area. So I just close my positions. So I just have another, just a 2 position on the lowers. So I just wait for this. So where's my position? So I can see, you can see this is a TRZ flag. This is called TRZ flag. If you follow me 100% on the YouTube English lesson, I started in I think in of course I started in Monday, all right, on Monday. So basically I not yet share with you this setup. All right, so this setup with BB flat. You can see this TRZ mean that when MA cross over or outside the Bollinger Band or overlaps with the Bollinger Band, so this is called TRZ. So because this is a flat, so we call it TRZ flat. We have 5 types of TRZ. One is flats, second one is diagram. The first is diagram, the second one is flats. Number 3 is a multi TRZ, double TRZ, and TRZ CPZ. All right, TRZ CPZ. All right. So based on the chart that I can see technically, then we can have another buy position until this upper band because of the TRZ flat. All right, the TRZ flat, one is the first exit point, is the middle band, and the second exit point, this is extension exit point, is the upper band, right? So that's really important to understand these situations, right? So this is the comment based on yesterday what I have show you earlier and what the position that I have taken. All right, so hope you understand. If you have any questions, so you just ask me on the reply chat, right, in the live chat, so I can reply later. All right, so that's really important for me, because I need your feedback, and also I need to know what the content that you want to know. Okay, so maybe I can comment on the Buyong said GBP USD and GBP JPY buy mode. All right, so let's see, we have a look on GBP USD. All right, GBP USD. Okay, so GBP USD, this is we can see this is a huge drop, right? Huge drop. But you don't merely or just say it's a huge drop. You need to use this crosshair, and then you need to calculate, right? Calculate. This is like just 120 pip drop, so it's not full drop. Okay, H4. You can see H4. Okay, H4 is a good one, because you can see this is a strong candlestick trend, and apparently this is a sideways, so that means it's going for the sell positions. But you can see it's a major trend sell position, but in this case you can do the minor trend. This is might be the buy positions. All right, so this is the entry zone. So always mark or make the rectangle. All right, so make the rectangle on the segment entry zone 1. Okay, so if you want to find this is a valid entry or not, or maybe it's I don't want to say it's a valid entry, but I can say it's a maybe a high probability entry. You need to count from the is it the close price of the candlestick, the last candlestick trend that happened on the chart. So the range between the candlestick close price and the black line is over 100 pips or not. So this is basically not 100 pip. So I can say it might be sideways or maybe coming down. But on the base of the trend line, you can see this is the uptrends trend line, right? So I'm going to introduce trend line time to time to you. So this is the channels up, because prices always move in the channels itself, and the channels contain based on the trend line upper and higher, also the middle. The middle is called diameter trend line, right? So I can see if you have buy position, I think Buyong have right to say, because based on the analysis, based on the BB Mastery itself, the price need to go up in order to go down, because it need to find the entry zone, right? Price always need to retest, or need to retest, or need to have retracement before it can continue its current trend, right? So that's the analysis for today. So the second part, that always if you say, okay coach, this is my trading time frame, so I choose this trading time frame because I can see this is a trend line down here, and then you can say, okay, because of this option, I'm going to because of this chart, I have options to going to buy now, right? So on the daily itself, you can see this is a MA mirror, because MA mirror setup is activate by daily, weekly, and monthly. But practically or basically, what you need to understand that MA mirror, the bigger time frame is better. So that's why I'm always using on the monthly and the weekly time frame. But you can start from the daily itself. All right, you can start off daily itself. So MA mirror is a ranging area, all right, ranging into between breakout and breakdown, right? So I can see this is the position we have. It's on the weekly. So weekly don't have any support. So that, I really love if they have a support here support by the weekly, because of you want to enter the H4. I think you have right to say that you want to buy. Do not worry if we have different analysis. You and me is also a good trade, because analysis doesn't mean equal to profit, right? So profit is how to manage your exit point, right? How to manage your exit point, all right? So based on daily, you buy, all right? So you have, okay, you buy on daily based on ranging, I guess. So daily setup is based on the candlestick trend, so it's coming down. So we can say this is like the ranging point and the entry point for the entry, because it's just happened like 1, 2, and need more area to sell, right? More area to sell. So I mean the more gap, because you can see this is look like a small gap, but when you do the calculation part, you can see it's like 90 pips gap. So if you put like $1, then basically you get $90, right? So yes, trendline is supporting the buy position. Yeah, very good, very good. Trendline is supporting the positions. But you can see on the same on the other hand, you can see that this is also the price is, you know, getting smaller and smaller range, because it's going to be breakout. We don't know if breakout up, breakout, or breakdown, right? So we do not know. But based on, I don't know, maybe you read the news, or maybe you do the multi-time frame analysis, you can predict most probability that where the price going. All right. So this is the understand. So basically, I think price quite ranging here. So from the basic part, this is the ranging. You can see the basic analysis and mapping is the ranging. It's ranging between the MA facing each other. So I call this MA mirror. Mirror mean that you facing your mirror. You're facing yourself, right? So, or you're facing the wall. So basically, if you kick the ball here, then the ball is going most probably coming back here. And when you kick the ball here, most probably the ball going to end up here. All right. So this is a two zone. All right. It's like if you played pinball before, then it looked like a pinball, right? But this pinball is forex market pinball, right? Based on this pattern, I can see it's going up. I can see it's going to be up. But I think Amirul has point. So based on the trend line, all right, I don't know which trend line, but what I'm seeing now is a hash 4 trend line, and based on understanding is not going to be retest. So I agree based on the analysis. Doesn't mean I didn't agree that you have no right. You gone wrong. No, I mean. What I mean that I think you're right on your position based on my analysis as well. All right. So I'm going to have one buy position for GBP/USD, right? Just one positions, and I'm going to wait. What I'm going to see but from the black line setup, and then from the MA mirror setup, we don't have any setup here yet. So based on that understanding, the price might go down. But based on the trend line and based on the understanding of the price need to move to the daily ranging sideways, so I'm going to have buy position as well. All right, thank you, William, for your view. All right, that's good. All right, that's really important to have a different view. All right, that's really important to have a different view. Meaning, what I mean by that, you need to come up with your analysis. You need to come up with your experience, right? You need to come up with your opinion, because forex is a dynamic kind of trading. Is more, for me, market is always uncertainty, and for the certainty is the uncertainty itself. I mean, I'm certain that market is uncertainty, right? So I do not have any specific, okay, market will definitely go like this. Even I have a combo setup, even I have a, you know, a very specific full setup that most probably based on back test or win-loss ratio is really high win-loss ratio or high risk-reward ratio, winning result and result. I still put the market is still like a 50-50. It's like a flipping coin, so I still put myself in 50-50. That means my previous victory yesterday, my previous success before this is not meant, is not equal to my future on the tomorrow or the next day. That's really important to understand, because the psychology of the trading itself, you need to take care of yourself first. You need to take care of yourself first before you take care of your trading itself. All right, so that's really important. All right. So Hasuna says steady Buyung. Yes, that's very good. All right. So Leo said, "Salam morning, coach. Can we talk about gold? How far it can go based on TF daily? All right. How far it can go based on TF daily? What do you mean? Does it do you mean right where the exit point, or you were thinking that you want to have you want to make an entry now? You want to make a new positions now? What do you mean? All right. So we're going back to the goal, right? I'm going to change my screen first. I don't want to forget to change later. All right, so I want to go for the gold. All right, how far will it go? All right, so basically this is a not objective or close-ended question. It's an open-ended question. What I mean by open-ended, you can go anywhere, right? You can go anywhere. So, but based on my experience, that I can say, if you look on this, this is a BB flat. So this is your first stop. Definitely, this is your first stop between the Bollinger Band and the upper band. This is the zone called CPZ 3. All right, candlestick power zone 3, CPZ 3. All right. So this is candlestick power zone. So that's mean when it happen here, BB flat, and when you can see the BB flat squeeze, and below the black line, that means that a daily has the setup now, and it's going to coming down. This is based on major trend understanding, based on advanced major trend understanding. All right. So all right, so what you need to understand that this is a buy position. Yes, I agree with you. So the first stop is this one. All right, the first stop is this one. All right. So why I kill my 2 or 3 my positions here, because I can see the price might go down first because of the ranging. Like this, it's not a ranging like a falling wedge. It's just merely a straight line ranging. It's a linear ranging, right? So I just close my position. I'm taking my profit. So I left with to another 40 0.04 equal to 40 cents buying position, right? So if you ask me, my target is, I always take profit on MA Mirror Weekly. That's my style. That's why I can get like just 20 cents. So but I can get like $60 per pips per positions, right? So you multiply like 10, you get $600, $1,000. That all right? That's really important, right? Okay. So you can see on the daily basis, all right? So daily basis, okay, you say this is the first part. This is my exit point. This is my based on my opinion. All right, another thing that you can do is always use trend line, right? Always use trend line. Trend line is the most powerful tool. It's a simple but most powerful tool that you can use, all right? So this is based on daily, all right? So or you can do based on H4. I think based on daily most will be better, right? See, this is your exit zone as well. So the price, if price here, then this is your exit zone. If price here, this is your exit zone. So you can see this is crossover between the weekly and the daily trend line. So I can see that this is most probably your exit point. So your exit point will be this point. Wait, I need to give this one right. I think your exit point will be this range. Is one starting from 131,135. This is the exit point. All right. So I'm going to exit there as well, right? So the second part that if you ask me where the exit point, you can use this one, right? The high of the weekly itself. So this is your exit point as well. So this is your exit point. This is your exit point. This is how I'm getting my exit point. That's really important, that you need to respect bigger time frame, right? Respect the elders, okay? Do not root on the elders, right? So this is, as I said, this is a place that you need to stop. So you better stop there, all right? So I can drag my position to take profit here on here or on here. So it's I have no worries. For me, trading is leisure and easy, so I just wait for setup. All right, I just wait for setup. I just wait for take profit. Even if it hit my stop loss profit, I think should be okay, because my focus is not on the dollar itself. I mean, not on the money itself. My focus is on the how I can leverage and maximums my profit. Right? Why I'm saying that? What my meaning is that practically or technically, I'm focusing on maximizing my profit using my break-even positive stop loss, right? So you can see this is my break-even positive. So basically, when I hit this, I just get 1 pip. It doesn't matter to me, because from my experience, definitely gonna hit stop loss, but not all hit the stop loss profit. When 1 or 2 posts that do not hit stop loss, then it gonna be, you know, long way heading to the weekly support or resistance. All right. So we say next September have any seminars? September's is like how many months from now. It's like 5 months from now. This is March, March, then you have another 5 months. September. Yes, I will have my seminars, but I do not know where and what kind of seminars. All right, I will have my seminars, but I don't know where and what kind of my seminars. Maybe it's a workshop, maybe a seminar that I've been invited as a guest speaker, and maybe online seminars. So I will have, but no worries. So early bird, that's super early bird. Really super early bird. That's good, that's good. That's the spirit. Basically, people who, you know, get up early and do the work early, so you catch the early worms, right? So you get more worms than other. That's a really good point. I really like that attitude. So yes, early bit. That's really important. Yes. I got what you mean. I know where you're coming from. Yes, that's very good. All right. Yes, planning to go there. So where you staying, Buyong? By the way, if you want to come into my workshop, I have workshop 2 days and 1 night. In this workshop, if you want to come here, you can reserve earlier, because every month I'm increasing my price, right? Increasing the tuition fees. So why I'm increasing the tuition fee? Because now the tuition fee is far below the value itself, right? So I need to value the seminar content, right? I need to value the people who really committed to pay whatever it takes to get the knowledge. That's really important. It's not about the seminars fees, it's not about the workshop fees, but it's about the commitment. So I'm looking for people who do whatever it takes to get knowledge, do whatever it takes to win, do whatever it takes, you know, to get better every day. I'm looking kind of trader like that, because when you have this trait, personal trait, when you have this kind of you know, zeal, or you kind of have this kind of spirit, that burning desire, definitely going to take you to the place where you want to go. That I'm looking forward that kind of spirit. All right, same with Hasno. Oh, you from Brunei, Buyong. All right, that's good. All right, Bruneian, I really love nasi katok. I went crazy last time eating nasi katok every day. All right, 2 or 3 pack of the nasi katok and triple the chickens. All right, I know you have like another dish, kind of dishes or menu, but I really like nasi katok. All right. Yes, knowledge is never enough. First, only knowledge can bring you out from the poverty. What I mean, knowledge can bring out your poverty. What I mean by that, in order you to become more, in order you to get more, in order you want to get more money, especially, you need to have knowledge. The knowledge is the biggest, you know, gap or biggest distinction between normal trader and the super and beta trader, a good trader or great trader, right? Nasi katok is too many fat. yes, it has many fat, but you know, I rarely went to Brunei before, so it's okay for me, just like just 2 times in a year should be okay, right? Should be okay. So Yanti said, Coach, dollar cat from my analysis is buy mode based on H4, but daily downtrend, weekly uptrend, and retail. I think, am I correct? All right, Yanti, I think you have a good questions. Yanti, even for others that are watching this, you need to understand that. Okay, Yanti tried to give the analysis. That's very good, very good. But I want to tell you, the thing that you give analysis is not for me to validate your analysis is right or wrong, right? It's not for me, my job or my task, that I want to give you some, you know, this is false, this is not right. Analysis is meant to be to create your self-reliance, self-responsibility, self-ownership based on your decision. That's why you make the analysis, right? Why you do analysis, right? Why you do analysis. So that's really important for you, that to understand that you need to you know, trust your analysis even is wrong. So coach, what you were saying. So what I'm trying to say that the analysis itself is going to help you. It's right or wrong, you wait for the result. Coach, I need money, I don't want to play. You need to understand this. If you understand this, it's going to really help you, right? You need to trust your analysis. Even you're different with my analysis, you're different with others' analysis. Even like 3,000 people that say buy your analysis, they sell, you trust your analysis, all right? But I'm going to help Yanti on this analysis. There's no right or wrong. But if in learning case, you can see my angle of view, but doesn't mean I'm right. You need to know I'm still a human, normal human being, so I may make mistake. I still regular person. I have a bad mood, good mood, paradox ways, you know, bad, positive, right, negative, right? So you need to understand that, right? But really good, because this is our lesson to others, right? All right. Buyung said next time when I coming here, your nasi kato especially. You mean more facts? Alright, thank you so much, Buyung. So where you stay, Buyung, in Brunei? Alright, Yanti said, okay, dollar CAD from analysis is buy mood. Okay, we're gonna have a look at dollar CAD. Alright, dollar CAD. Dollar CAD. Alright. So I don't give my analysis based on my standard operation procedure, but I'm going to try to understand what Yanti were saying. Alright. Dollar CAD from analysis is buy mode based on H4. So I'm going to look on H4, alright? Buy mode based on H4. Alright, when you say that, Yanti said buy mode on H4, so what do you mean by buy mode based on H4? What you mean by that? What I'm trying to say that what you mean by that is that how you define this is a buy position. While you define buy position, you need to have a very specific checklist why you say this based by buy position. For me, alright, let's say I'm going to say this, why this is a buy position. Okay, I can say this is the Bollinger Band is you know, looking up. You can say it's open up and heading or tail up. Alright, this is tail up. So okay, you're right. So this is the one. But for the candlestick itself, I can see this is a candlestick trend. But really important, if you see candlestick trend, you need to check it out. Check it out. Valid the candlestick trend. How to validate the candlestick trend, right? You need to understand that you need to validate the candlestick trend is like this, right? This is the candlestick trend. When you validate this, you need to make a rectangular, and then you check on the daily. If the daily have the entry zone that opposite of the direction of this candlestick trend, the candlestick trend, that means this candlestick trend is not a candlestick trend itself. It's a candlestick trend that complete. Alright, it's a complement candlestick trend based on H4 is complete the daily sell. So basically this is a sell position. Alright, Gadong, alright, Gadong. Very good. Alright, so Yanti said that this is H4. So say this is uptrend, but in my opinion, based on my analysis, this is not uptrend. This is not uptrend because this is void. This candlestick trend is a void, right? Void. So meaning that this candlestick is actually a complement candlestick. Complement candlestick for the daily entry. It's a complement candlestick for the daily entry zone, and obviously this candlestick right now is in daily sell position for the EC. Why? Because this here is the candlestick trend, but the EC is the second EC, so maybe you can get profit from buy position based on H4 and daily analysis. You can see this is basically the sell position, right? The sell position, right? No worries, no worries. If you think it's right, it may go up before go down because it's not completed the 359 yet, the 359 formula, right? Yet. Okay. So you say but daily downtrend. So basically you need to understand that H4 is complement for the daily for the downtrend. It's a confluence time frame and weekly time frame. All right. Yes, it's a retest. It's a retest. And weekly is time frame based on what? But weekly uptrend. Why you say weekly uptrend? You need to validate first. Okay. You need to validate this thing first, right? You validate like this, right? You validate like this. You always make a rectangle. right? And then you will, this is the MA mirror, so I don't think it's uptrend. Yes, literally you can say uptrend because of the candlestick trend, but this is MA mirror, so always respect weekly and monthly MA mirror compared to, you know, the smaller time frame. So for me, I can say that this is a ranging, so it's coming down based on weekly. So I really like if this sell position is around here. So this is my sell area. If I want to sell, this is my sell. This is my feedback for Yanti. This is my sell area, Yanti. All right, this is my sell area. So in this case, you can have sell position now, but you can wait as the sell area. You can see this is really important that you use the trend line itself. This is a, all right, this is how to use the trend line. You need to connect at least between two high or low, right? Two high, low. So this is too high, right? Too high, low. So basically I can see this is might go uptrend. So yes, daily sell area. So but I need to support, I need a support from, I really love to have support on from the weekly, but we can try to have a look on this, right? All right, connect between two high, and I can say it's also in this 1, 3, 4, 1 to 2 area. So dollar CAD. So what's your decision, Yanti? So what your decision? You're going to buy or you're going to sell? It's not merely focus on the analysis itself. So what's your position? It's really important what your position. I mean, what your decision, either buy position or sell position. What do you think, Yanti? What do you think, Yanti? I'm going to end this in 5 minutes. I'm running out time. You want to what position you want to make? You want to buy or sell? For the H1, you can see this is a double chart, right? So slightly is a this is a news basically. This is why double chart, right? So you can have a slight small fracture opportunity here. All right, fractal of opportunity here, small fractal of opportunity here. When you see the TRZ double line, you can immediately sell and then you exit on the MA opposite, right? So H4, this is a sell positions, daily sell positions. Daily. You can have buy or sell position because this is a really ranging mood, right? This is a really ranging mood. If you're using the stochastic, basically let's say if I trading these pairs this morning, I might be avoid this pair, but for H1 and M30 is coming down, it's coming up. Basically this pair is sideways. It's not, I don't think it's going to move soon, right? I don't think it's going to move soon. You can sell based on daily. Also, you can buy based on weekly. Major trend is sell, minor trend is buy, right? Major trend is sell, minor trend, minor trend is sell, right? Yeah, you can sell. You can say you want to sell, right? But I'm going to do the vice versa. I'm going to have a buy positions. Right, buy position. That's my decision, right? So let's see how what we're doing. All right. No, I don't want to teach about the fractal. I don't want to teach about fractal. All right. Ilham said you have position dollar CAD sell. Yes, you're right. No worries. So Anwar said already floating if the price going up. You need to understand in forex trading, floating is a normal, right? Floating is a normal. You need to understand that in forex trading that you may float like 1 or 2 days if you have entry on a bigger time frame. The bigger time frame you focus on, the bigger trading time frame you have, and you focus on, the longer time is going to be takeoff. It's like a big ships, a big space shuttle is going to be heavy, but when it goes up, it's going to straight to the moon, right? So that's kind of a metaphor, right? All right. When you say you're just wondering, I'm using fractal. So if you understand forex, this is my personal opinion, in my experience. It's not a professional opinion, right? So this is my personal opinion. Based on my personal experience, it's not the indicator itself that make you understand the forex market, and it's not the indicator itself that will make you profits, right? Understand the concept and the psychology behind the indicator itself, and the concept and psychology behind yourself, your mindset, right? Your soul set, your heart set. So that's really important, right? That's really important. If you say, oh, coach, I'm using fractal, yes, right? I'm using MACD, yes, it's okay. Coach, I'm using RSI, yes, okay. It's not about the indicator. The problem with most of the forex traders, that's they're looking for the best indicator they're gonna have, right? What the best holy grail system, what the best holy grail technique, what the best ever that going to make me rich overnight. That's the problem. Right? That's a problem. The only thing that you need to know that what going to make you better is yourself. It's like if you watch the Kung Fu Panda movie, I don't know which part, which episode or which series. I think the Kung Fu Panda 2, Kung Fu Panda 2, that they're looking who's the best masters and what the and the last at the end of the story you can see that he just found out that this is the manuscript, the script that he waited so long, that is going to do the best holy grail system, let's say. So when he opened the box and then see, he only got the mirror, right? He only got the mirror. So when you see the mirror, it's in itself. So what the heck is this? So that's mean that the holy grail, the best system, right? The answer that you're looking for is within you. That you need to understand. If not, you will still looking or what the best indicator, what the best systems, what the best technique is. You're not gonna find that. It's within you. So how to explore and dig it out? You need to have, of course, you need to have some gurus. You need to have a mentor. You need to have a coach, because they're gonna open your mind and give you some example of the concept and the angle and the mindset of the trader. But in order to you to be successful, is within yourself. All right, it's within yourself. All right. So thank you so much, guys. So NFP week this night. Week. Oh, you say week. All right. So I don't focus on the news. I read the news, but I don't focus on the news. If my technical say buy position and the news says sell, I follow my technical. But if my technical part say that it's gonna buy and the news support my technical, I'm gonna double the risk. Right? That's the game. All right. Thank you so much. So see you tomorrow, and hopefully you learned something this morning. And I'm gonna offer 2 days. I'm just online for the live trading sessions. So see you next Monday, inshallah, and until Friday. All right. See you. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate, because this thing would not definitely happen if you're not there, if you're not helping me to spread the word with your friend and support me every time I do my live trading. All right, thank you so much. So thank you guys, all the best.